signs, we need you to put them at around head level. They're the beautiful camera team, the press all behind you, and they need to be able to see the speakers when they do their little speeches. Yeah, there you go. Lower it a little bit more.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate the accommodation. But before the speakers speak, we are totally welcome to continue to do chants. This orange demon has been fucking with our lives for the past decade. It's stripping away our rights. Starving us like such bullshit. It's making us bleed like under mission. And we are gonna throw in the goddamn slammer. And how are we gonna do it? Impeach, convict, remove.
She was asking if we could see the banner. I said,
oh, gotcha.
When Vic comes down over the wall, we'll be able to see both.
Thanks. Yeah. I had these, I can't handle the, you need earplugs? Okay.
Thank you.
If you do, like, I always carry extra. I appreciate that. I blew out my hearing and I want to help other people.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't want us to make the same mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, check. Hey. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Sounds like it's not. Hey. Check. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's good. Hey. Check. Check. 1 2 1 2. Hey. Oh, that's good. Hey. Check. 1 2 1 2. Yo.
They say check 1 2. That means things gonna happen.
Hey.
Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove.
Yo, hey, check. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Can you hear us out there? We're going to attempt a little sound check if you're with us. Can you guys hear us out there in the back? Okay, all right, that's cool. It's a nice shirt. All right, here's one we're not going to play when we really play, so it's an extra bonus song, all right? It's called Say This. That's the most people we've ever sound checked in front of, that's for damn sure. Any comments from the back? Guitar up, guitar down, vocals up. Any comments? All good? This guy says make it loud.
Sir, with the sign, could you ask him to hold his sign down? Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. All right. Should we just start? Okay, let's go. profit. Only preaches to prophets, gives you the rope to sell you a coffin. That man is godless, stuff in his pockets, but all he can spare is that life isn't fair. When the poor man is starving, damn, that man is heartless. No king, no God. Down here is lost, and no man's above. No king, no God, not one of us. You're all alone when the crown comes off. When your kingdom's gone. Ooh. Okay, that's great. Yeah, we're good.
I can't get mine on. When I have a coat on. You're good.
Check. Check. You ready?
check. Ladies and gentlemen.
An incredible song, a powerful song. Again, I know I sound like a broken record, but we happen to just book all heroes today. That was kind of the vibe. You guys are heroes too, by the way, for being here. You paid for this. You guys, we funded this. We had $0 1 month ago for this effort. You funded it. $500 or $5, you made today happen. So thank you so much. Our next speaker is a 25-year veteran, a Green Beret, and a whistleblower. Please make some noise for Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Aguilan.
We the people matter. This still matters. I want to hear it. Fire me up. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. I spent 25 years serving in uniform for this country. And I have fought in every war that this country has fought in for the last quarter century. And not once did I see someone with the last name of Trump overseas carrying a weapon and defending our nation. When I hung up my uniform, I did not hang up my oath. I went into Gaza to deliver humanitarian aid and resigned in protest to tell the world of the genocide that's taking place. Every bomb that drops that kills a Gazan child, a Palestinian family, is coming from our tax dollars. Our president doesn't stand for us. He stands for bombs, ballrooms, and bullshit. I'm a proud Latino American. I grew up in South Texas. And I have sworn upon the altar of freedom eternal hostility against every form of tyranny, foreign and domestic. 62 years ago, Martin Luther King stood on these steps behind us, and he talked about the three evils: poverty, racism, and militarism. This president has proven that that is true. And he has added to that list with violence and pedophilia. We cannot tolerate this tyrant in office. And it is not too late. But time is coming where this tyrant will become a dictator. And there is only one power that can stop him, and it is not in Congress, and it is not in the Supreme Court, and it is not in the executive branch. It is with us, we the people. Donald Trump, when he looks under the cushions, he can find money for war, but he can't feed the poor. $38.3 trillion in debt, our nation, and it accounts for 1/3 of the entire global debt, and yet we want to start more wars. Not wars for us, not wars for our safety, not wars for our freedom, but for wars of conquest to line the pockets of Trump and his cronies. The average American, every one of us, every day, you work your ass off to put food on the table, and 28 cents of that dollar goes to taxes. Not for us. It doesn't come back to us. It goes to renovate a ballroom. It goes to line the Oval Office in gold. It looks like Liberace's bedroom. Over the last 24 years, and over this administration, the U.S. Congress has not passed a budget. That is their job. And when someone doesn't do their job, what do? We fire them. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. We must do it. To prevent the abuse of power, things must be ordered that power checks power. That is what our nation was founded on. And our founding fathers told us one thing when they signed this document: don't trust the government. Donald Trump and his administration have shown us more than ever that we cannot tolerate kings. We cannot tolerate tyrants. We cannot tolerate princes. We cannot tolerate dictators. And the time is now. And tomorrow is too late. Say it again with me. We must impeach. We must convict. And we must remove. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. Thank you, and God bless America.
Let him hear it. This next speaker is a huge part of the reason that we're all here. She has really dialed in the nuts and bolts of this event and many more. She's been fighting against this fascist clown tirelessly. I know, because I've been fighting beside her, and I'm exhausted, and I think she sleeps less than I do. But she still manages to look incredible every day, and she's just an incredible leader, doing incredible work. I know you already know who I'm talking about. Please give a warm round of applause for Jessica Densen.
This nation functions through consent of the governed. Do we consent to what's going on right now? Are we demanding Donald Trump's immediate conviction, impeachment, and removal from office? You know, there are oppressive laws that our founding was designed, divinely inspired to do away with. And then there is oppressive thinking. There is mental slavery. There is hypnosis. And I'm telling you, what is going on right now is an attempt to keep the American people in a state of hypnosis. In a state of not being aware of their human and divine rights. They have counted on us being trapped in this hypnotic state where we forget our power, where we forget who we are. But the American people have not forgotten who we are. We are in charge of this nation, and we will decide its future. Do you see how incredible what we have done today is? Just a few months ago, really up until just recently, they were trying to make those of us who were calling for impeachment look like fools. Look like some fringe movement who were so silly to think this constitutional necessity could be accomplished. But today, we are making anyone who says impeachment is not possible look like the fools. What we are doing today is about putting the pressure where it belongs. On that building at the other end of this mall, the halls of Congress. There are so many diagnoses out there for the daily abominations of this illegal administration. So many diagnoses about how they are violating the Constitution, how they are disappearing our neighbors to concentration camps, how they are arresting American citizens, how they are conducting extrajudicial killings on the Caribbean seas, how they are trying to militarize our streets and literally conducting treason, enacting treason by trying to pit our military against us. And yet they will not give us the remedy. Well, here the hell is the remedy. I have news for anyone on either side of the aisle, and I am including the most popular and lauded members of the Democratic Party. It is no longer sufficient to go on cable news and get your hit, to get your popular sound bites, to do your TikTok videos. We want articles of impeachment filed, and we want them filed now! It is not sufficient to have one lone member of Congress filing articles of impeachment. Representative Al Green promised to us 2 days ago at the beginning of Remove the Regime that he would do this before Christmas. I'm putting every single member of Congress on notice that they better file their own before Christmas too! It is not just Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and Stephen Miller and Kristi Noem and Pete Hegseth and this entire corrupt Supreme Court that we have that is complicit in the destruction of American democracy. It is those who are not doing something about them that are also complicit. I gotta tell you how truly incredible it is to see this crowd today, how inspired I am by you, how absolutely uplifted I am. And you are here because of a vision, because of an idea, because you were not willing to stand down. You knew that you had to stand up and do something about what is happening. And maybe you didn't get here easily. Maybe it took a little while. Maybe you faced some internal resistance. You know, my journey started that way about 8 years ago. I was a woman who had gone through a traumatic experience on a campaign that a lot of people knew was a horror show, but I was brainwashed by right-wing propaganda. And I wanted to walk away from this experience. I wanted to pretend like it never happened. I wanted to move on with my life. And I tried. And then I had a real existential crisis where I realized I could not move on with my life without taking action for what had happened. It's that old saying, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I realize the injustice in my own life was not just about Jessica Densen and this little woman that nobody cared about. No, it was about what Jessica Densen had to give to the world, and I could not let that be squashed. I had to start having some self-respect, some dignity. And you are all here today because you have self-respect. You have dignity. You love yourselves and you love this country. And that journey that I started on, I will tell you, it was a Jacob wrestling with the angel kind of moment that got me to take the action that I ultimately did, that got me to engage in a legal battle with Donald Trump that in the end invalidated every single illegal non-disclosure agreement that he had his staffers sign in 2016. And that fight was one, I will tell you, that countless people, countless lawyers, countless strategists and political experts told me was impossible, told me would never happen. And yet the only reason I am here today is because I trusted that divine guidance. I had faith and I never doubted the victory of truth. I'm asking every single one of you to not doubt our victory in this moment. I want you to claim our victory in the midst of the battle. Can we claim it? We will not be told that the rightful and just impeachment and conviction and removal of this regime is impossible. We will do it! Thank you all so much for being here today. I love you so much. God bless you, and God bless this beautiful country of ours.
But I want to tell you about another hero. I'm going to introduce our next speaker, but I want to talk about a hero that's not speaking today. Kayla, behind me, is holding the C on the convict sign. She finished chemo treatment 15 minutes before she got on the bus to come here. That's hero shit right there, ladies and gentlemen. And I know there's 1,000 other stories like that in this crowd. A lot of people keep saying, oh, we impeached him twice and it didn't work. And I remind them of the old saying that we all say in this country, if at first you don't succeed, give up. Remember that? Me neither. We've made a lot of mistakes in this country. This country's made a lot of mistakes around the world. We've made a lot of mistakes in how we treat each other. But this country does not give up. This is not a country of losers. It's a country of fighters. And we aren't going to go back to normal. We're not going to go back to what was. We're going to build something better than we've ever had. We're going to be what this country has always espoused to be. This next hero, I'm a big fan of as well. He's a January 6th Capitol Police officer. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life, but don't cross him. I listen to him every week on the Cleanup on Aisle 45 podcast, where I'm a patron and you should be too, because none of this work is free. We're all doing it because we feel like we have to, but we still got to buy those expensive eggs that everybody talks about. Give it up for the incredible Harry Dunn. AC. Thank you all for being here. Give yourself a round of applause for being here. For actually showing up. We have a lot of people who didn't show up in November, last November, and they're regretting it, right? They're regretting it right now. Talk about free. Stuff for free. This isn't free. See my shirt? Unpaid protest. Anybody else unpaid? I hate this asshole for free. Y'all saw that Donald Trump recently called for members of Congress to be executed. He said that seditionists, people guilty of sedition, should be hung. Well, you know what? You know what, Donald? You pardoned people that were convicted of seditious conspiracy. Just saying. Man, we've had some phenomenal speakers right here, people that have brought the heat, brought the fire, that have fired us up. I don't have that fiery spirit in my belly. Can I be honest and transparent with y'all? I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm disgusted. I'm not defeated. Like none of y'all are. Like all of y'all are. We're not defeated out here. I want to talk about impeach, convict, and remove. Listen, on January 6th, we did our job. I'm one of the very familiar faces, and Michael Fanone and the other officers. Y'all know our faces, but there are hundreds and hundreds of other officers whose faces that you'll never know. And you know what? They served their country. They did their job, while Congress failed to do theirs. We were off to a good start right after January 6th. Everybody was saying, you know what? You know, we are done with Donald Trump. Lindsey Graham said it. Mitch McConnell, Kevin McCarthy. All up, we're like, okay, we're coming around. This is, we're good. Articles of impeachment. He was impeached in the House. Great job, House of Representatives, under the leadership of Nancy Pelosi. Great job there. It went to the Senate. We all remember how that played out, right? Mitch McConnell said on the floor of the Senate that Donald Trump was responsible for January 6th. And then 10 seconds later, he voted not to convict him for it. So I want to talk about these institutions and how these institutions have failed us. What failed me? This shit's personal, y'all. They failed me. I like that good trouble sign, all right? All of y'all getting good trouble out there, right? Shout out to John Lewis. These institutions are only as strong as the people that are in them, that make them up. And who sends those people there? It's us. We need to do a better job. And this is a call to action on us. We need to do a better job. We need to be louder, and we need to tell them that they work for us. And if they're not doing the job, get the hell out of there. Now let's go back to these institutions, the institutions that failed us. Congress didn't do their job. All right. Insert Jack Smith. Everybody in America was Jack Smith's biggest fan when he was appointed. People had Jack Smith shirts and hats and tattoos, and everybody was just loving Jack Smith. Then the Supreme Court comes along. Donald Trump is a king. Well, fuck you, Supreme Court. You just screwed us. All right. Well, the Supreme Court's not going to help us. One more safeguard to stop us from this evil man, this evil person. He's not a man. He's a boy. He's a coward. November 5th, we had the opportunity as Americans. We had the opportunity to stand up and say we are better than this. We don't accept rapists. We don't accept felons. We had an opportunity to do that. And what did we do? It's okay. Let's have a heart-to-heart moment right now. We failed the assignment, right? Not y'all. Not y'all. Everybody else, all of them. We had an opportunity to do something about it, and we didn't. And I, like many of you all, on Election Day was defeated. I felt hurt. A knife to the chest. I felt it. I went in, I grabbed my pillow, I grabbed a bottle of bourbon. And then, anybody else? No, just me. There you go. But look, where are we at right now? The day goes on, the year goes on. Our feelings, it doesn't stop because our feelings are hurt. We always show up, our resiliency, and that's what this is about right now. Resiliency, showing up, meeting the moment. And all of you all are here right now. That's more than half the battle, showing up. Listen, I'm not one to, I saw somebody said they can't gaslight all of us over there. I'm not one to gaslight people. I don't know how this is going to play out. But I do know one thing. If we do nothing, if we sit on our hands and hope that those people, those incompetent people get it together, we don't stand much of a chance. But if we continue to show up and refuse to go away quietly, we're not going to do it. We are going to always show up. We're going to meet this moment. And we are going to impeach. Yeah. I'll end with one more thing, y'all. A lot of people want to give up. I get it. I have been exhausted. You're right. We're not right. But a lot of people want to. We feel it. I mean, let's be honest with each other. I am sick of protesting every fucking weekend. I'm sick of, but it's necessary. And we need people to stand up and meet the moment when it's necessary. A lot of people that want to quit, I'll tell you this. You all can quit when you see me or my buddy Michael Fanone quit. Spoiler alert, it's not fucking happening. So thank you all. God bless America. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Dunn. I want to say a couple of words while the band is getting ready. A lot of talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm sure she loves us talking about her. That's why she is the way she is. I want to be clear. I do think that she is an absolute imbecile and trash clown. I don't want to get the signal mixed up. But she is a clever enough political player to know which way the wind blows. And she knows that this ship is sinking. The group at Flair goes into Congress every Monday. I go with them as often as I can. You can go with them whenever you want. Every Monday we go into the halls of Congress and we say to their faces, this is what I said when we went on Thursday. I said, we're asking the Republican Party to stop committing political suicide to save a dying pedophile with cankles. You are hitching your wagon to the least popular president in the history of the United States of America. If you think that's a winning strategy, I would love to have a word with your chief strategist. These people will come over. They will defect. We see that with the Epstein files. But the only way they defect is if every single Democrat supports impeachment, then they defect, then they come over, then their spines grow. Because they aren't actually leaders. That's not actually what they are. That's just a word. They don't possess those qualities. They're not leaders, they're followers. And they follow you. They follow the people. They follow whatever they think will help them keep their job so they can quadruple their net worth from Congress. It's a cart and horse situation. They're not the horse. You are. We show them which way to go. We pull. It's our job to pull. And that's what we have to do. We have to continue to show up in this city. We have to continue to flood the halls of Congress. And we demand of them, you impeach him or you lose your job. You remove him or we're done. Give it up for my friend, Dave Minnick!
To my fellow patriotic Americans, thank you for being here. And to the people watching from home, we feel your solidarity. Thank you for showing up during one of the most dangerous moments in our nation's history. My name is Dave, and I am one of the lead organizers of Flare USA, which stands for liberation and resistance everywhere. I stand here on behalf of every volunteer of Flare. It is an honor of my lifetime to speak here today. Now, people sometimes ask, what makes America great? I will tell you, it's you. Our greatness comes from our diversity, comes from our immigrants, our strong women, and from our communities that lift each other up. America is great because we embrace empathy, and because we believe that tomorrow can be better today for every single American. Now, our Constitution was written by imperfect men who committed grave injustices. But even with their failures, they built a safeguard for a moment like this. That safeguard is the impeachment process. The founders could have not predicted that a traitorous, twice impeached rapist, backed by white nationalists, would ever hold the presidency. But here we are. And because we are here, we must use every constitutional tool they left us. Not tomorrow, not eventually, now. 62 years ago, right on these very steps, Representative John Lewis and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave us a blueprint for how to struggle through strife. Dr. King said, and I humbly repeat his words, we must conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protest to degenerate into physical violence. We honor them by standing here today, peaceful, disciplined, and unafraid. Since May 1st, my fellow Flare volunteers have embodied that ethos. We have held a continuous 24/7 First Amendment vigil outside Union Station through storms, heat, and now bitter cold. We were raided unlawfully by the regime on October 3rd. Our tents were destroyed, our signs were stolen, but we rebuilt. We rebuilt, we never left. Our bodies are protest, and now we have rebuilt. At Union Station, Flare volunteers have spoken to thousands and collected thousands of petitions demanding that Congress impeach, convict, and remove Donald Trump. After today's march, join us at Union Station, outside Union Station at Columbus Circle, and fill out a declaration of support for impeachment. We will hand deliver it to your representative's office on Monday, or please join us. Extend your hotel reservations. But here's the truth. Only 80 Democrats publicly support impeachment. 80 Democrats. That is unacceptable. But you already know the good news. Representative Al Green will be introducing new articles of impeachment before the Christmas break. And when he does, it will force a vote. Democrats, you have an opportunity to redeem yourselves. An opportunity to redeem yourselves and honor your oath. So let me ask the Democrats directly. Are you listening to us? Chuck Schumer, are you listening to us? Hakeem Jeffries, are you listening to us? History, how will history remember you? We, the people, demand impeachment, conviction, and removal. Now, Representative Al Green personally gave Flair volunteers the title of impeachment warriors. Now, it is your turn to become one, and I want you to do this with me. Make a fist. Raise it high, higher. Everyone in the back so the cameras can see. Repeat after me. I stand for the Constitution. I stand for the rule of law. No president is above the law. I will urge my members of Congress to support impeachment, conviction, and removal. You are now impeachment warriors. Give yourselves a hand. The late, great Representative John Lewis said on these very steps in 1963, and again, I humbly repeat his words. Wake up, America. Wake up. For we cannot stop, and we will not be patient. My fellow Americans, you are now awake. We are all awake, and we will not be patient. So today we demand what the Constitution requires. Impeach, convict, and remove the traitor from office. Say it with me. Impeach, convict, remove. Raise the fist. Impeach, convict, remove. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go make history. Please follow us at flair.usa on all socials and visit flairusa.org. And to my friend Kira Havens from citizensimpeachment.com, please go there. Citizensimpeachment.com to support impeachment from home. I love you, Dad. Thank you all. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, we're rushing through. We're going to get to the end soon. I want you to give it up for somebody who's become a close friend of mine. He is the leader of American opposition, and he's an all-around badass. Give it up for Carlos Alvarez Alaño! Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Carlos Alvarez Aranjos, and I'm the founder of American Opposition. Thank you for joining us here at the Lincoln Memorial in the shadow of a man who once saved the soul of our nation. And thank you for trusting us to guide this movement towards the outcome we all demand, the redemption of our republic. Donald Trump has challenged the basic parameters of human civilization. He has uprooted right and wrong and somehow made it acceptable to be foundationally indecent. He has normalized behavior that has always been unforgivable. Fraud, theft, rape, carried out without remorse, without shame, and without the faintest flicker of morality or conscience. Worse than his crimes is the terrible truth that too many Americans have accepted them. That millions have allowed themselves to be dragged down to his level and rewarded his depravity with their votes. That is the burden we carry. That is the wound we confront. That is the truth we must face if we are to save our nation. None of us are immune to the impacts of ignorance and apathy. If we continue to allow those things to govern us, we will all end up paying a very steep price. Our children will suffer. Evil will advance throughout the world, and millions will die. History will not be kind to us. It will say that the American people failed to take their nation seriously and found a way to choose insanity. That Donald Trump bent us to his will and made us forget who we are. We must reflect on how far we've allowed ourselves to fall, to ensure we never forget how it feels to live with this fear, to finally learn the lessons that we somehow failed to learn from World War II. And once we have accepted our share of that responsibility, we must turn the page and choose reconciliation over resentment, courage over comfort, and truth over lies. Because for as far as we have fallen, for as much as we have lost, and for as much pain as is yet to come, I know this: America will rise. Donald Trump has thrown everything he has at us. He has insulted us, divided us, threatened us, and targeted us. And yet he hasn't even come close to breaking our spirit. He has revealed the worst in America, but in the process, he has also awakened the best. We are the American people, and our character remains unchanged. We stand for dignity, we stand for equality, and we stand for justice. America isn't good because it's great. It's great because it's good. Our goodness is our legacy. If we reclaim it and rise to meet this moment, there is no alternate ending. America will rise. And while too many of our fellow citizens have disappointed us and chosen evil, we vastly outnumber them, and we still live in a democracy. So for as long as we choose courage over fear, America will rise. For as long as we refuse to be divided, America will rise. And for as long as we remember that democracy is not a gift, but a responsibility, America will rise. The day is coming, and it is coming soon, when we will say that the American people stood up and removed a tyrant. On that day, our nation will breathe again. On that day, our people will dream again. On that day, freedom will ring again. And on that day, America will rise. Thank you very much. This next speaker is running for office, and as far as I know, she's the only candidate running for office who's been picked up by an ICE officer and thrown on the ground. I want leaders that will put their bodies between me and fascism. Do you? Give it up for the incredible Cat Aguilan!
Yeah. Thank you.
I am so honored to be here with all of you today. And we are all here because we, the American people, deserve better than what our leaders have failed to deliver. In case anyone forgot, our government is supposed to work for us. Not corporations, not billionaires, and not the deranged racist predator who plans to live to his dying day in the White House. We are here to remove him and his regime, but that is not the only reason we are here. We got to this moment because of inaction from leaders who swore to protect us, who swore to fight for us. We trusted them and they broke that trust. So now it's time for the people we elected to put up or shut up. What do we want? Impeach? That's right. We are sick of excuses. We are sick of compromise with fascists. We are sick of leaders who think they deserve our vote. It is time for them to realize the old playbook is gone. Republican leadership right now is filled with power-hungry racists who want a white nationalist dystopia. And look, that's scary. I get it if some of our elected officials are scared of that. But if you, a congressperson in the United States of America, one of the most powerful people in the world, are too afraid to stand up for us, step out of the way for someone else who will. And we've got plenty of them. Not just in removing this despot, but building something better than our unlivable status quo. My community, like yours, has been through hell because of this administration. Masked secret police raid homes, workplaces, and schools across Chicago, Evanston, Skokie, and the rest of Illinois. Our food banks are overwhelmed with people who cannot afford to eat, with refugees who know their last lifeline is going to be cut in 2 weeks. Even in Illinois, trans kids are worried about losing their health care. Veterans can't go to the doctor. And the president likens my city to a training ground for our troops. Less than a month ago, I was federally indicted for exercising my First Amendment rights by protesting Trump's masked secret police. Mine is just one of many blatantly political prosecutions, which have also targeted some of our speakers today. We're all different people, but we have one thing in common, and that is that the administration sees us as a threat. Not just us, all of us. That's why they want to invoke the Insurrection Act. That is why they try to trample on our rights. And that is why they want to scare you into silence. But is that working? No! I said, is that working? No! We deserve better than this. We deserve equal rights. We deserve universal health care. We deserve a Green New Deal. education system in the world, strong unions. We deserve free college and affordable housing. We deserve maternity leave and childcare and not breaking our backs for billionaires who don't give a damn about us. We deserve so much more than what our leaders have failed to deliver, but they have a chance to redeem themselves, to step up now. But the first step is impeachment. Impeach? Remove! The reality is that we, the people, the voters, have been resisting more than the people that we elected. We have borne the brunt of what this administration is doing, and we are tired of it. So to our representatives, we don't want any more excuses. We don't want to hear that impeachment is unpopular, because it's not. And guess what? You're a leader. You better lead. We don't want to hear that you're worried about your re-election. Our lives are more important than your campaign. And you don't deserve our votes. You earn it. And I guarantee that if you came to cowardice, someone else will step up to take your place. And we do not want to hear that there is no cause to impeach this tyrant. Donald Trump has strangled our economy with tariffs without congressional approval. He has deployed our forces against the American people. He violates international law, targeting civilians and cozying up to dictators. So answer to the people. Turn away from decades of political failure. Impeach this president, and we can make history by building a better future. I want to leave you with the truth that our leaders seem unwilling to face. Good things are possible. And no matter what anyone on TV or on the Hill tells you, we don't have to settle. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we have one more speaker. I want to thank all the influencers that helped get this crowd here. It's because of these social media people putting their money where their mouths are and showing up with us that you're here. So thank you to all of them. And thank you very much to my good friend who's made it his job to occupy this city and fight this shit, Jolly Good Ginger!
Hey, Park Police, don't cut the mic, because I got a bullhorn if they do. You're not going to silence us. I don't get silenced. Listen, we are at an extraordinary crossroads in American history. Not every generation faces the dilemma that we currently face. And there will come a day when we are asked, when you're asked, when we're all asked, where were you when the Constitution was being destroyed? Where were you when Congress was being usurped? Where were you when the Supreme Court was being hijacked? Where were you when a wannabe tyrant was ruling by executive order? Where were you when the president was turning the military against the American people? Where were you when the president was weaponizing the Justice Department? Where were you when the president was calling for sitting members of Congress to be hanged? Where were you when the Gestapo, state-sponsored terrorists they call ICE, snatching parents out of school pickup lines, workers out of workplaces, people out of courthouses, and attempting to do these things and make them legal? Where were you? And when I'm asked that question, I won't be afraid, because I'll say I was here today. When I'm asked that question, I won't be afraid, because I'll say I fought. General George S. Patton once asked the troops of Third Army, do you want to tell your grandchildren that during the Great War you was shoveling shit in Louisiana? I don't want to tell my grandchildren I was shoveling shit in Virginia while the shit was being shoveled in the White House. When my grandchildren ask me who I voted for in 2024, I got a clear conscience. Listen, I don't care who you voted for. I don't care how we got here. We're here now. Take your fucking red hats on and put your fucking good common sense on. I will not stand by silently. I did not watch this happen from my house. I did not surround myself in my privilege while my immigrant neighbors were snatched, while my trans neighbors were attacked, while my black and brown neighbors were attacked and being erased from history. I did not sit silently, and you should not either. I stood up and I screamed. And every single one of you here did the same thing. That's why you're here. You got in your car, you got in a plane, you got in a train, and you got your ass here. Because you too know that we cannot sit by silently. You too know that we're here to fight. You came to join us in the call for impeachment, conviction, and removal. So let me finish with this. The impeachment and removal of this wannabe tyrant, Diaper Dunn, will only be the beginning. But it will happen because of us. It will happen because of you. But we cannot stop there. We must drive out the bigotry and hate that put that motherfucker in the White House in the first place. Returning America to the status quo is unacceptable. After we win this fight against fascism, I'm going to say it again, after we win this fight against fascism, after we win, it is absolutely our responsibility to demand an America for all. An America that doesn't deport our fellow humans, but rather recognizes that immigrants make America great. We must demand an America that loves and accepts trans human beings, an America that recognizes trans rights are human rights. We must demand an America that denounces white supremacy and takes accountability for what has been happening to the black and brown community for centuries, an America that rights the wrongs of yesteryear. As a combat veteran of this country, I fought for that America. I fought for the America that I want to pass down to my children. And it's an America for all. So I will end with this warning to Donald Trump and to MAGA. If you think we can't stop you, if you think we can't win, in the immortal words of the president you wish you were, yes, we can. 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 Now, who's ready to fucking march on Washington?
People leave our show before, so let's go! I'm a sailor, pay, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the top sail, I lost my
I'm a sailor paid, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the topsails, I lost my leg. I'm shipping up the concrete. I'm shipping up the concrete. I'm shipping up the concrete. I'm shipping up to impeach a fucking president.
I love the United States. I love my country. But I love all of you for coming here with us today. And I want you to take this energy home with you. And I want you to tell them to bring it back the next time we do this. And in between, you need to do this at your state capital. You need to go to your county seat. You need to do this over and over again until they get this message. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. I love you more than I love my country.
Oh, really? I'm going to tear down. They're going to get away from me if I don't go. So I got to pick. Do I stay here and keep this or do I leave? And if they get away from me, I'll never take it.
I can use about 30 people. Anyone wants to help? Says that impeach, convict, remove sign. Make child rape wrong again. Arrest a big, a first class loser.
So,
Time to shut Schumer out.
have a good one. Good luck to you. I'll see you at the next one. Bye. Check. Check.
It's pretty.
Shirts right here, guys. Shirts. Impeach! Convict! Remove! Impeach! Convict! Remove! Impeach! Convict! Remove! Impeach! Convict!
Excuse me.
Remove!
Sorry, excuse me.
Coming through! Watch out! Impeach! Convict! Remove! Anybody want to carry the middle? It's more flaccid than a night at Mike Johnson's house. It's more flaccid than Mike Johnson pretending to be attracted to women.
There we go.
Impeach! Convict! Remove! Impeach! Convict! Remove! Impeach! Convict! Remove! the throat of the descendants of the Confederacy. I want to bring America back to an open genocidal racism, open misogyny and patriarchy. Everybody marching. Keeping an eye on you. Just for your safety. Remove!
I don't have a car, but I can give you a website.
Well, you know, the people who some people still should go sign everything, but it's always been positive.
Watch out! It's close.
Danger, danger,
rapist in the White House.
Danger, there's a rapist in the White House.
I'm one of the atheists you mentioned, and I appreciate that. I love what you do.
Danger, there's a rapist in the White House.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if I sneak by you? Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you.
I haven't seen anything.
Oh, we did too. We got married October 10th, so it was 10/10/2020.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Sorry, baby.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, on your right. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's okay. Thank you. Excuse me, guys. Can I sneak by you? Thank you.
How many days do you end up pregnant?
KKK, no fascist USA!
No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA!
Hey,
No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA!
No Trump! No KKK, no fascist USA! democracy, 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 democracy.